In the 2008 movie The Dark Knight, there's a scene where the Joker blows up the Gotham General Hospital. And when I first watched this movie, I loved this scene because it not only showed how genuinely evil the Joker was, but it showed the stakes at play, why he needed to be stopped by any means necessary by Batman. It was unmistakable devastation, a hospital blown up in the middle of the day. We knew Joker was a villain before he blew the hospital up, but once he did, it was a reminder that he was one of the worst, most chaotic kinds of evil that you could find in Gotham, a top level threat that had to be stopped. Now, with that in mind, this is footage of the Turkish Palestinian Friendship Hospital in Gaza being demolished by Israeli occupational forces. That was the only cancer hospital in Gaza, and it is now demolished as a result of the violence of Israeli occupational forces, a military that many in the West have been seeing as a moral and just one, even in the midst of its ongoing genocide. I bring it up because it's very interesting how so many people are so immediately able to identify how genuinely evil the Joker is upon his destruction of a fictional hospital. And yet, in real life, as Israeli occupational forces are demolishing healthcare infrastructure across Gaza, many are still defending them. What is seen in our fictional storytelling as like the epitome of evil and a reason to raise the stakes and stop that actor by any means necessary is seen by so many in the West and in the so called United States as being justified when it is done in real life. And we should ask ourselves why that is, right? Why is the Israeli case so exceptional? Are they not demolishing a hospital, permanently changing the lives and possibly the outcomes of the lives of Palestinians on the ground, Palestinians who might need chemotherapy or other treatments? Why is it that for so many of us, it's so easy to immediately empathize and want to fight for fictional lives in a Batman movie, but not the very real lives of Palestinians in an open air prison that is Gaza? What if the Joker had framed his action under the pretext of security and self defense? Would that have made the demolition of Gotham General any more valid? I don't think so. And we can all look at this and say that there's no justification for this sort of violence. So, what makes this any different? Something worth thinking about, I think. But yeah, as always, free Palestine, salamu alaikum, and have a great day.